Yeah, hi, I'm Byron Wayne, and I'm a school teacher. And the school that I teach at has about 80 girls. And of those 80 girls, I'd say at least 20 are either pregnant or have already had at least one kid. Now, I call these kids Indiana kids because Indiana is the Hoosier state, and most of these poor kids will never have an answer for who's your daddy. Now, once again, the Nevada legislature failed to pass a sex ed bill. Now, to be perfectly honest, most of these girls do not need sex education. Fact is, most of them could probably teach me a few things. But what they do need is to memorize Byron Wayne's pregnancy prevention steps, all guaranteed to prevent pregnancy. Step number 1, do not have sex. Now, this step always works. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but that was over 2,000 years ago, and it has only happened once. Trust me, if you do not have sex, you will not be getting pregnant. Step number 2, if you decide that sex has absolutely, positively got to be part of your life, try as hard as you possibly can to only have sex with yourself. Now, for some really stupid reason, this is called masturbation. Since there's only one person doing it, it ought to be called unoturbation. Masturbation sounds like a large gathering of people all meeting at the same time, at the same place, to unoturbate together. Which wouldn't be bad if they arranged it boy, girl. That way, while you were unoturbating, you could get off on the two gals next to you that were also unoturbating. Oh, she's digging those good vibrations. It's giving her excitations. Good vibrations. Okay, so much for my sick fantasies. Back to preventing teenagers from getting pregnant. Steps numbers 1 and 2, leaving you a bit lonely. You decide you need someone to share your love with. Step number 3, try as hard as you possibly can to make sure that person is another girl. Step number 4, you decide that you absolutely, positively have to have sex with a boy. Do not remove any clothing. Now, this is called dry humping. And if done correctly, it can lead to a very pleasurable creaming of the jeans by both participants. Step number 5, you decide that you have to have sex with a naked boy. Use your hand. And step number 6, you decide that a penis absolutely, positively has to be inserted into your body. Remember, you have 3 holes, 1, 2, and 3. Do not use hole number 1. And when it comes to 3, remember, practice makes perfect. Step number 7, just because a penis cannot go into hole number 1 is no reason to leave it neglected. All kinds of things can go in there. Fingers, tongue, thumb, all perfectly acceptable. Now, if you're a nature girl, heck, got carrots, pickles, cucumbers, zucchini. You could have a field day with yourself and then a yummy salad. And and dildos and vibrators aren't the only penis-shaped things out there. Have you ever wondered why they called a penis meat? Go to the meat section of the grocery store. All kinds of penis-shaped things. Heck, you could get a kielbasa and put part of it in hole number 1, part of it in hole number 2, the boy in hole number 3, and you got yourself one heck of a 3-way with just one other person. Now, if that doesn't sound like a good time, I don't know what does. And finally, if you have memorized all of Byron Wayne's pregnancy prevention steps and you still manage to become pregnant, do yourself and the kid a big favor and put the kid up for adoption, preferably to a loving, married couple that are mentally capable of raising another human being, because clearly you are not. Byron Wayne's pregnancy prevention steps. Make a girl that you care about memorize them and enjoy the rest of the evening.